If you're looking for a good cry, you've come to the right place. We've compiled a list of 20 movies that will make you sob like a baby. From tear-jerking dramas to heart-wrenching romances. Whether you need a cathartic release or just want to feel something, these films are guaranteed to tug at your heartstrings and make you reach for the Kleenex. Some of these movies are based on true stories, such as Schindler's List, Hachi, A Dog's Tale, and The Color of Paradise, which depict the horrors of war, the loyalty of animals, and the struggles of disability. 1. Schindler's List 1993. Schindler's List is a powerful and moving film that depicts the true story of Oskar Schindler, a German industrialist who saved more than 1,000 Jews from the Holocaust by employing them in his factories during World War II. The film, directed by Steven Spielberg and written by Steven Zaillian, is based on the novel Schindler's Ark by Thomas Keneally, which was inspired by the testimonies of the survivors known as Schindlerjuden. Schindler Jews. The film follows Schindler's journey from a greedy and opportunistic businessman who exploits cheap Jewish labor to a compassionate and courageous humanitarian who risks his life and fortune to protect his workers from the Nazi atrocities.
La loi m'obligeait à vous le dire, monsieur, je suis juif. Bon, moi je suis allemand. Et puis voilà.
Vous voulez ces gens-là?
Mes gens, je veux mes gens.
Qui êtes-vous, Moïse?
On dit que votre usine est un havre. On dit que vous êtes bon.
Qui dit ça?
Tout le monde.
Tout ce que vous devez faire, c'est me dire ce que ça vaut pour vous. Ce qu'une personne vaut pour vous.
Non, non, non. Ce qu'elle vaut pour vous.
2. 1988. Based on a semi-autobiographical short story by Akiyuki Nosaka, this film tells the tragic. 3. Make Way for Tomorrow 1937. Make Way for Tomorrow is a 1937 drama film directed by Leo McCarey that tells the story of an elderly couple who lose their home and have to live separately with their ungrateful children. The film is widely regarded as one of the saddest movies ever made, as it depicts the harsh realities of aging, poverty, and family neglect in Depression-era America. The film relates to the theme of the saddest movies ever made, because it shows how the couple's love and dignity are eroded by their circumstances and their children's indifference.
The last 50 years have never been separated. Stands such a separation now? Is any home big enough for two families? What is to happen to Father and Mother Cooper? To these two old people so deeply in love with one another, so much of a problem to their children. What would you do if you were in their places? What would you do if you were their children? Make Way for Tomorrow is a great emotional human story about people you all know.
$4 Million Baby 2004. A heart-wrenching tale of an unlikely friendship between a grumpy old trainer and a determined female boxer, who face triumph and tragedy in their pursuit of glory. An inspiring and devastating story of a woman who defies the odds and the stereotypes to become a champion boxer, with the help of a reluctant mentor who becomes her closest ally. A powerful and emotional drama of a female fighter who rises from obscurity to fame, and a veteran coach who finds redemption and purpose in training her, until a tragic twist changes their lives forever.
Wer ist deine Neue? Großer Gott.
Ich bearbeite ihn, Boss.
Ich bin nicht dein Boss und der Sonntag bearbeitet dich.
Haben Sie Ihrer Tochter geschrieben?
Jede Woche.
Sie scheint Fortschritte zu machen.
Als ob ihr jemand geholfen hätte.
Ich sehe, Sie beobachten mich.
Ja, aus Mitleid.
Sagen Sie das nicht, wenn es nicht wahr ist. Ich habe nichts, wenn ich hierfür zu alt bin.
Wenn ich sie nehme,
Ich verspreche, ich werde hart arbeiten.
dann zweifeln sie nie an mir und ich versuche zu vergessen, dass sie ein Mädchen sind. Also, wie heißt die Regel?
Immer auf meine Deckung aufzupassen.
Gut.
Versuch einen Mann zu finden, der dich heiratet. Wenn die Leute hören, was du tust, lachen sie dich aus.
Außer dir habe ich niemanden, Frankie.
5. Hachi, A Dog's Tale 2009. Hachi, A Dog's Tale is a 2009 American drama film based on the true story of Hachiko, a loyal Akita dog who waited for his owner at the train station every day. Even after his owner's death, the film is a remake of the 1987 Japanese film Hachiko Monogatari, but it changes the setting from 1920s Japan to modern-day America. The film stars Richard Gere as Parker Wilson, a music professor who finds Hachi as a puppy at the station and takes him home.
Hachi, che ci fai qui?
È incredibile, tutti i giorni!
Ecco perché Hachi sarà per sempre il mio eroe.
Hachiko, solo al cinema.
6. The Green Mile 1999. The Green Mile is a 1999 film adaptation of Stephen King's novel of the same name. Directed by Frank Darabont and starring Tom Hanks and Michael Clarke Duncan. The film tells the story of Paul Edgecombe, a death row prison guard during the Great Depression, who encounters John Coffey, a gentle giant with a mysterious power to heal people's ailments. As Paul witnesses John's miracles and learns more about his past, he begins to question his fate and the justice system that condemned him. The film explores themes such as racism, capital punishment, friendship, faith, and redemption.
John Coffey, you have been condemned to die in the electric chair by a jury of your peers, sentence imposed by a judge in good standing in this state. Questions?
Do you leave the light on after bedtime?
I know violent men. I deal with them day in and day out. There doesn't seem to be any real violence in him. Until he kills a couple of little girls. John Coffey is a murderer. I don't think he did it at all.
Take my hand, boss. You see for yourself.
You're talking about a miracle? I do not see God putting a gift like that in the hands of a man who would kill a child.
I dreamed of you. We found each other in the dark.
Like he dropped out of the sky.
7. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest 1975. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is a psychological drama film based on the novel by Ken Kesey. It tells the story of Randall McMurphy, a rebellious criminal who fakes insanity to avoid prison and is sent to a mental institution. There, he clashes with the authoritarian Nurse Ratched, who rules the ward with an iron fist. McMurphy tries to inspire the other patients to stand up for themselves and challenge the oppressive system, but he also faces the consequences of his actions. The film explores themes such as individualism, freedom, sanity, power, and rebellion.
Ooh, change never hurt, huh? Ooh, variety. Oh, come on. You're not gonna say that now. You're not gonna say that now. You're gonna pull that henhouse shit now when the vote the chief just voted it was 10-9. Now, I want that television set turned on right now!
I don't think he's overly psychotic.
I want something done!
I think he's dangerous.
Jesus, I mean, you guys do nothing but complain about how you can't stand it in this place here, and then you haven't got the guts just to walk out? I mean, what do you think you are, for Christ's sake, crazy or something? Well, you're not.
Hey, wait a minute! Hold it!
See how easy it is?
8. 1999. The Color of Paradise. Persian. Rang-e Koda, literally the color of God. is a 1999 Iranian film directed by Majid Majidi. It tells the story of a blind boy named Muhammad who lives with his father, sisters and grandmother in a rural village. Muhammad loves nature and has a special connection with it, but his father is ashamed of his blindness and wants to get rid of him. The film explores the themes of love, faith, disability, family and sacrifice. The film is a masterpiece of Iranian cinema that showcases the beauty and diversity of the country's landscapes and culture. American Beauty 1999. American Beauty is a dark comedy drama that explores the themes of disillusionment, repression, and liberation in suburban America. The film follows the lives of Lester Burnham, a middle-aged man who is unhappy with his marriage and career, and his family and neighbors, who are all struggling with their own issues and secrets. The film is widely regarded as one of the best and most influential movies of the 1990s, winning 5 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Actor for Kevin Spacey. The film is also one of the saddest movies ever made, as it depicts the tragic consequences of the characters' choices and actions.
What do you think you're doing?
We're having everyone write out a job description. That way management can assess who's valuable
and who's expendable.
My parents are trying to take an active interest in me. Why can't they just have their own lives?
I'm so proud of you. You didn't screw up once.
Oh my God, it's a psycho next door.
Jane, what if he worships you?
I didn't mean to scare you. I'm not obsessing. I'm just curious.
Why does he dress like a Bible salesman?
Today I quit my job.
10. American History X 1998. American History X is a harrowing and heartbreaking film that exposes the horrors of racism and hatred. It tells the story of Derek and Danny Vineyard, 2 brothers who are drawn into the white supremacist movement in Los Angeles. Derek, the older brother, becomes a leader of a violent neo-Nazi gang that commits hate crimes against minorities. He is arrested and sentenced to 3 years in prison after killing 2 black men who tried to steal his car. In prison, he is confronted with the reality of his beliefs and befriends a black inmate who helps him change his perspective.
¡Suelta el arma! ¡Derek, no! Oh, there is a
Tanta rabia. Tanto odio.
Algo de lo que has hecho ha mejorado tu vida.
Derek Vineyard ha salido de la cárcel esta mañana.
Hola, tío, ¿cómo estás?
Dame un abrazo.
Oh, qué alegría verte. Mira.
¿Cuándo te lo has hecho?
¿Qué?
He venido a hablar de Dani. Lleva el mismo camino que tú.
¿Qué te pasa?
Deja al chaval en paz. Cree que de un talego te han comido el moco.
Pues sí.
Te pido que hagas todo lo que esté en tu mano.
Vas a conseguir que me mate una banda de chicos blancos. Me largo y Dani también. Y como vuelvas a acercarte a mi familia, te arranco el corazón.
¿Qué te ha pasado, Derek?
Creo que no te das cuenta de lo que ha ocurrido. Somos 10 veces lo que éramos.